Being a fan of isekai and kingdom building series, I was so excited to know that one of my favorite manga is finally getting an anime adaptation. But after the first few episodes, there are a lot of information that have been skipped, making the story progression weirdly paced. To give this series the justice that it deserved, let us talk about the manga saving 80,000 gold in another world for my retirement. Even though this is the adventures of an arch-capitalist, she is still just a young girl who lost her family quite recently. Mitsuha is an 18-year-old girl who is often mistaken for a middle schooler due to her childlike face and small stature. Half a year ago, she loses her parents and her brother in an accident and ends up all alone in the world. Her remaining relatives are after her parents' insurance money, and the shock of losing her family made her fail the university entrance exam. Being suddenly thrown into midlife crisis, she worries about her living expense and doesn't know whether she should go to college or start working to survive. While being consumed in her own thoughts, she was suddenly approached by three young guys who wanted to take her out. The boys became so pushy that forced Mitsuha to take care of them, and it led to a scuffle that one of them shoved her off the cliff. During the free fall, she grabs her fist in desperation to live, and a loud shout can be heard from somewhere. Upon waking up, she found herself in a forest, confused of the situation, and after 2 days of wandering, she lost consciousness. And that's when she got picked up by Colette, a wild lolly with a spine-breaking hug. Without understanding the language around her, she goes with Colette to try and learn more about the place, and while gathering wild plants, they got attacked by a pack of wolves. Upon this moment, we learn how calculating Mitsuha can be when thrown in a situation. Prioritizing Colette's safety, she puts her up on a tree branch and lured the wolves in her direction. While running, she tripped over, and as the wolves jumped on her, she thought of her family, including her brother, which activated her skill and transported her back to her older brother's room. With no time to lose, she prepares herself to fight off the wolves while strengthening her conviction to save Colette. After a struggle, she finally fends off the wolves and killed some of them. She passed out due to fatigue just to wake up again in an unfamiliar place. There, she meets the life form who is drifting from world to world where its spiritual energy accidentally fused within Mitsuha's spirit during her fall incident, thus gaining the ability to cross worlds. After gaining new knowledge of pain, the life form wants to express more gratitude to Mitsuha, so it granted her the ability to learn new languages from anyone she talks to, and the function to heal herself even if she loses a limb. After waking up and with the knowledge that she is definitely in a different world, she decided to choose the path of utilizing her ability to make some coin to financially survive. And after much calculation, she comes up with 1 billion yen to live comfortably when she retires. But in case she suddenly loses her ability to get stuck in either world, she just went on and planned to save for both worlds, which adds up to a whopping total of 2 billion yen. Fast forward some events, Mitsuha gets the service of a mercenary group named Wolfang to train her for self-defense. And after finally getting her hand on a gold coin from another world, she had it appraised to know its value on Earth, which comes up around 25,000 yen each. So to get her to her 2 billion ambition, we finally learn where saving up 80,000 gold coins for my retirement comes from. Mitsuha is a devious heroine, which uses psychological manipulation and cunning to gain favors from influential people. And that makes her disturbingly successful as she takes down obnoxious personality who wants to take advantage of her due to her cutesy looks. She is one of the most sensible isekai heroine that utilizes her ability for the benefit of her own and the people she cared about, compared to other overpowered MCs but is afraid to kill a fly. Like Rimuru, she's good-natured but more than willing to kill to protect the things that matter. There's also a lot of world building, politics, and economics. This is an interesting isekai hindered by low-budget animation and pacing issues. It is still fun and easy to follow through. And even though I'm still looking forward to the future episode, I suggest you read the manga to get the full experience. If you like this video, please subscribe, and if you have any other anime suggestion, just leave a comment below. Peace.